welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Let me just pull this curtain too for my privacy's sake. Whew. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. And that's kind of the way the energy has been. It's been a little bit, it's like a, oh, what is it I'm feeling? Anyway, let's just get started. Spirit, can you please take over and help me to get this reading out the way I am feeling it, because I am feeling it some kind of way. All right, I wanted to share a couple of songs with you, but I could not get the printer to work, so we're going to do it this way, because there's more than one way to skin a cat. All right, the song that first came through for this reading was called The One You Love by Passenger, and it goes like this. We're all looking... That's what she said, for someone to share our thoughts, for someone to share our beds. But if you find someone that doesn't try to change you, and if you find someone that doesn't have to blame you, and if you find someone you don't need to explain to, you've found the one you love. And then it goes, we're all searching, that's all I know, for someone to keep us warm when the rain soaks through our clothes. But if you find a hand to hold you when the night comes, to be there when you're old and you're frightened, if you find someone that loves you with a love song, you've found the one you love. And then, after I got that song, then I got this one. And it goes like this. I said, Grandpa, what's the picture here? What's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. And this is by Jamie Johnson. Is that you there? He said. Yeah, I was 11 years old at the time, where times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm in a Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Oh, and this one here is taken overseas in the middle of hell in 1943. In the wintertime, you can almost see my breath. That was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words. I lost my place. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I don't know how I lost my place. There we go. This is one of my favorite ones. This is me and Grandpa in the summer sun. Me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up the day we said our vows. You can't tell it here, but it was hot that June. And that rose was red and her eyes were blue. And just look at that smile. I was so proud. There's the story of my life right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. And then the next song that came on was B.B. King and the Blues Brothers. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that we have like this is not, I don't know what to say about it. It's just, this is about having to stick together through tough times. No matter how bad this gets, we're going to stick together and we're going to get through this thing. No matter what we have to do, we got each other's back. That's the kind of feel that I'm getting from that vibe that I'm getting here. All right, we haven't started with Sweet Tea for the Soul in a while. Let's just check it out. I try to, move around and do different, whatever Spirit tells me what I do. I don't know what I'm talking about. And if you're a regular here, like it's a bar or something. If you're a regular here, I'm in a good mood today. If you watch this channel often and you've noticed that I've been doing the shorts, the little snips, let me know if you enjoy those, and I'll keep doing them. And I was looking at it last night, and I was like, how do people get them to be so long? Because the mine are only 15 seconds, and I struggle to get it done. And then I think I figured out a way to make them a little bit longer, so I'll see if I can come up with some kind of spread that's not too long, but that will fit within their parameters and guidelines. All right, Spirit, get me centered again. Okay, thank you. Just comment and let me know how you like those shorts. May we have a message, please, from this book right here, The Sweet Tea for the Soul. The pearl. The pearl. Somehow there's a pearl that's significant to your life. All right. Coral and quartz are not worth mentioning. The piece of wisdom is beyond pearls. Job 28:18. And Job is very much about somebody going through something. Okay. So, a raw oyster is not much to look at on the outside, but enthusiastic fans of these saltwater mollusks find them delicious, with an addition of a little hot sauce, horseradish, and lemon juice. Oh my God, my husband used to roast some oysters, honey. We used to love to eat some oysters. You only eat oysters in months that end in R. Don't ever forget that. All right, sometimes a raw oyster can contain an unexpected bonus, a pearl. He's found pearls in them before. Natural pearls form as a defense mechanism, an immune response from the little gray creature inside the shell against a potentially threatening irritant. The irritant is covered layer by layer with nacre, a mineral substance also known as mother of pearl. The very best pearls have a metallic sheen, a mirror-like layer from the many coatings swathed around the irritant. Beautiful luminescent layers smooth over the irritation to make life more comfortable for the little guys. And over time, they form a highly sought-after treasure from the depths of the waters. Faith check. When someone irritates us, we should take a cue from the oyster and cover the person with our prayers. We should coat the rough, unlovable one with our forgiveness and the love of God. And in time, with enough love and patience, the one who irritated us may become a blessing and a comfort to us instead. A precious pearl, a thing of great beauty. Pearls do not lie on the seashore. Those who desire one must dive for it. Chinese proverb. Okay, so somebody has irritated you. That's also a part of this. And I can relate to that because I had that happen to me yesterday. Miss Mary's got people coming in the house to help now, and I love them all. I appreciate them all. But what I didn't appreciate was that every time they talk to me, they wanted to invite me to church. And I mean, it's okay, you've already invited me one time. Why do you have to ask me every time you see me? Because, see, now you're just assuming that you know the things about me that you don't know. Like, maybe I'm already going to church. Was that ever a consideration of yours? Oh, wow. So, yeah, I had to finally tell the lady. I said, listen, I appreciate that you enjoy your church and that that's something that brings you a lot of support and comfort. But I've already been to your church and I don't want to go back. And just, you know, I wasn't trying to be rude, but I know how to get to church, and I know that if I need it, it's there, and sometimes I go. But my experience with it has not been all that great, so it's just not something that I have learned to depend on, because it's not really dependable in my opinion. You know, sometimes they close down, sometimes they get new preachers, and you don't really care for the new. I mean, I'm just not into all that. If I wanted to go to the social club, I'd go to the country club or somewhere like that. The reason why I stopped going, I will tell you why I stopped going, though. This is about this irritant right here. You may be coming up against an irritant. It doesn't have to be the one I've come up against. Apply whatever I'm saying to your life. But I was at a church function for the children. They were having a fishing contest, fishing tournament. And I had a friend who was very much struggling with her spiritual life and in every way, really. That's what she told me. And so I talked to the preacher and I said, I got a friend that's, you know, really struggling. She's got some health problems. She's got a brain tumor. You know, she's got a lot of stuff going on. You know, her and her husband could use some support right now. You think you could go by and see her? And I said, she wants to come down and, you know, work on crafts with the kids during Bible school. I said, but right now she's in, you know, she's in a little bit of rough shape. She's got some places on her skin, you know, that are, they're not contagious or anything like that, but, you know, she's got some stuff going on with her. You think you could go out and visit with her and her husband sometime and, you know, maybe give them some encouragement. And he said, if she's got all that going on, that might scare the children. And I said, no, that might scare the parents. I said, don't worry about my friend. She'll be fine without your visit. And I ain't never been back and won't go back either. So if somebody invites you to church and you don't respond to it the first time, it's probably best not to keep on asking them. Because I finally just said, listen, out of respect for me, please don't ask me about your church again. Because I'm not interested in going. And it's just that simple. But ever since then, there's been this tension in this home right here. There's been a lot of tension. Remember, God warned us to watch out for confrontation the other day. So I guess it's time to get the rusty nail water out again. All right, let's see what God's doing in this reading right here, though, because it was feeling so positive. And then all of a sudden, somebody had to rub us wrong. What in the world? All right, spirits, talk to me, baby. What's going on with us right now? What do we need to know? The high priest and losing your temper. The high priest has done lost his temper. Oh, the high priestess and the high priest. I can't make this up, y'all. This is a very, very spiritual couple right here. This is gangster level spiritual right here. Wow. I'm about to see God do something up in him. All right, Spirit, how are you working in our lives today? May we see, please. How are you working in the life? Oh, that came out. The Hermit's here in reverse. We have a Virgo here. All right. What's the energy to overcome? That was determined to come out, too. I don't know if you could catch that on the camera angle or not. I'll try to move down a little bit. How are we gonna, what's to overcome here, Spirit? High Priestess tried to pop out in reverse. Movement. We need to move. There's the reason for us to have to get in the car and go somewhere. Or really dig deep within ourselves and overcome this. Alright, what's going to pull it together? Whoa. There's about to be a wheel. And it's not going to be a good one. This looks like it could be... Somebody's going to do something that you're going to realize this person has pissed me off. But it's going to lead you to a lot of freedom. A lot of freedom from this and a lot of fulfillment. Alright. Spirit, what is going on here? I got to have some guidance from Sacred Destiny, y'all, and find out what's really going on here. So we have the Hermit, which is Virgo, in reverse. We have Taurus here. Of course, we're in Taurus season. Happy birthday to my Tauruses. And then we have Taurus again. We have Aquarius. We have Leo. And we have Cancer. Oh, no, Scorpio. My bad. Alright, and then we have Libra and we have Gemini. And we have this is usually Leo too, but it can be all fire, and this is also usually Gemini, but it can be all air. So we have the gateway and the focus. So focus on the gateway, Spirit says. Keep your eye on your path that you're coming to this gateway, alright? And you need to focus and be diligent. Remember following the ground, letting the ground settle? So maybe you've already had this argument with this person and you just got to give it some breathing room. Focus and have courage, Spirit says. That person that's irritated you, pray for them, because when somebody does that, actually create something beautiful within you, because the Bible says that iron sharpens iron. And so when we rub up against each other, we're actually sharpening each other. All right, Spirit, talk to me from Sacred Destiny. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I'm not taking those. That's too many cards. Oh, all right, this is not, Spirit, take over. Holy Spirit, Angel, Spirit guides, the Divine, I need your help, please, to get a message from Sacred Destiny. I want good, strong answers only, please. There we go. There we go. There's our diligence. And there's going to be wonders. Wow, this is crazy. You're about to get in flow. We have flow here, and we have a freedom like the sun. Like, woo! This is whatever you're going through something with somebody. But whatever it is, it's leading you to something beautiful. And it has to do with diligence and wonders. Let's see what that means. Okay, diligence is about letting the ground settle. But I want to read it to us again because some of you might be new. Fallow field. Traditionally, fields were left fallow, unfarmed for extended periods of time to allow the soil to recover and rebalance its nutrients, to break disease and pest cycles, and to provide a haven for wildlife. Letting fields lie fallow meant that the subsequent crops were much healthier and more vibrant. Engaging in this time-honored process takes patience and diligence, but the results are worth the wait. Okay? The sacred landscape wants you to know there are times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and know that the benefits you will gain in the future will be worth it. Be attentive, meticulous, and persistent. Use this time to plan for action steps in the future. Be diligent and consistent at each step as you move forward. By doing so, you will harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. This is not the time for instant gratification. Your diligence will pay off in the future tenfold. This is the time for deliberate organization. Clean house, clear clutter. Clear out clutter from your life. Be thoughtful about how you spend your time and be discerning when choosing with whom to spend it. Clear out relationships that do not support you. And so obviously there is a relationship that does not support you. And you're about to have something that's going to happen that's going to make you realize that somebody's a manipulator, okay? I'm sorry that you're having to go through this. But somebody is like, this is soul searching. Okay, the Spirit is working on somebody who is not very deep. They're like shallow, it looks like. Because everything else is upright except this. A hermit is somebody who's wise and you can go to for advice, and they know things. They are very quiet, very secretive. They possess a lot of wisdom, but there's somebody here that is moving in that direction, but they're very immature or something. I'm not sure why he's in reverse. I'm going to have to pull a card on it. But Spirit say you got some clutter in your life that you need to clear out, and it could be people. All right, and then you're going to see wonders when you do this, and I don't doubt that at all, because some people just, they are not considerate. All right, quartz crystals. You might need to get you some quartz. All right, natural rock crystals, clear amethyst, citron, rose, and smoky, were all revered in ancient times. The Aborigines of Australia called it maven, which was the material through which their shamans and elders gained their magical powers. The Egyptians believed quartz had mystical healing abilities and would bury their dead with a piece of crystal on their forehead. The Greeks and Romans believed crystals were solid ice that had been formed by the gods and thus had mystical powers. Even to present day, people believe that crystals can help them manifest their intentions. Perhaps that is because of the piezoelectric qualities of quartz. The reason why quartz can amplify radio signals. There are some places in the world where it's not uncommon to find crystals on the surface of the land. These are especially powerful because they have found you in their natural setting. The sacred landscape wants you to know, just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. See, I see them too, right over here. I see them. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first. Nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Don't limit the way that you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open if you believe anything and everything is possible. Awesome. So you've got to clear out some stuff out of your life that's kept you, like, this is like a card of, almost, it has a feel of, like taking a break from people and things that are toxic. It has a feel of toxicity. This Magician in reverse is very much a deceptive energy. When it's upright, it's not good karma. And see, this wheel is connected to this deception. So somehow there's something that's going to happen, and it's going to make you see the truth about this deception. There's a deceiver, among you that needs to be removed. So, and it looks like this person could be this Virgo energy, this hermit. All right, let's see if we can find out a little bit more about what happened here. Let's see, what do we want to use next, Spirit? Let's look at the energy oracle and see what the energy oracle comes out with. Because I see what's going on here, but it's pretty cut and dry. You've just got somebody in your life that, there's a woman holding a heart and in the world. So it's like, there's a woman holding a heart that's you're going to stop. You're going to stop trying to fix this. There's somebody that you're trying to keep going back to or something, and you're going to stop because it's just, it's repetitive attachment. Yeah. You're attached to something. Something has attached itself to you, it looks like. I'm not sure. Alright, you might have one of those situations where somebody is leached onto you, just draining your happiness, draining your energy. What do they call that? An energy vampire? Doors to personal healing and happiness and attachment. So you got to let go of whatever this poison is you're holding on to. It's a person, place, or thing in your life that's toxic. And when you let go of this, you're going to have a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. All right, talk to us, Spirit, about what we need to know out of here. Thank you so very much. Somebody's going on a journey. Number 2 is here. A man holding a coin in reverse. So this man is attached to your money. Yeah, and he's upside down, which we've already seen before. Means that he could be a deceptive man. But I want to see what's going on with this journey you're about to take. Somebody might be going on a trip. It might be for the weekend, or it could be for a while. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or a class, or even work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have something exciting and inspiring. You have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. And I will tell you that in my own life, I have just been told some very good news about my job. They are moving me to a more stable service within our company so they can help me get licensed as a therapist, and I can make more money for them, and in turn hopefully make more for myself. So I will probably have to be in the office more often. I'm not sure they're going to work out all the logistics and stuff. We're working on that now, and it should be a lateral promotion, so it's not an increase in pay at this point, because the service I'm leaving is struggling to make the ends meet across the state, and I felt like I needed a little more security under my circumstances. With my husband's death, it was just all too much for me. So I went in and I talked to them, and I explained to them what I was going through, and I said, I don't feel like this service is going to be successful, not because of anything I've done or haven't done. I feel like I'm doing okay. And they said, you have been, and your work is, you're doing as well or better than, the rest of the team. And I said, but my feelings about this are strong, and I'm telling you that this service is not going to make it. So they said that they had a meeting yesterday, and they decided to change me to a service that has been successful, and they have been using it for years and years, and they're just going to put me in that position so that I feel like I have job security, and I know that I'm not going anywhere. So thank God for that. That's a blessing for me. So I can, in a sense, relate to this journey card. But I don't know. You look like you might be actually moving. But somebody is going on a journey, and for some reason, you're dealing with this. This is a manipulative energy right here. They could have an air placement, Gemini, and this is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus vibe. We have Taurus here. We have Virgo here. So it could be any of the earth signs, really. I don't see any Capricorn, and I don't see any coming, but that don't mean there's none here. All right, then. So we kind of see what's going on, and we have somebody, this is a masculine energy that's being deceptive somehow. Let's see if we can find out what's going on here. Talk to me, Spirit. How did this happen? Somebody was leading a double life, and it was unintentional. Uh-oh, there's a card turned over in the deck. That's always a happy surprise for us. Let's see what it says. Your choice, Spirit says. It's in reverse, though. This is your choice. It's your choice to do whatever. It's in reverse, though. I'm going to find out more about why that is. All right, show me, Spirit, how this happened. Divinely guided in double life. I doubt it. That sounds suspicious right there. God told me to live a double life. Okay. Divorce and divinely guided. Somebody's being divinely guided to get a divorce. That might be true, because God doesn't want us to be in unhealthy marriages, even though we are supposed to try and work through things with people. So this is a spouse or something that's rubbed you wrong. They've been putting layer upon layer of irritation, turning you into a pearl. Divinely guided to practice forgiveness. That's it. Okay, now I see. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me how this happened. How did this happen? Well, these are coming out with force. Somebody had a whole lot of burdens. Like you felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders. All right. Been feeling overwhelmed. I have a lot going on in my life right now. I feel that. I feel that. And you've been carrying a lot. Yeah, you look like you're a masculine too. You may have done something because you didn't have a choice. See, your choice is not here. It's up. It's in reverse. All right, show me what's being hidden, please. That somebody's on the verge of telling you something. All right, we're going to find out more. I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. That could be a family member. Whatever this person wants to say to you, it's been keeping them up at night, and it's making them feel like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. Or this person could be you. All right, what's being shown? What's being shown? Oops. Self-pleasure. And look, this can be a card about self-pleasing to somebody's pictures, but I think it can also be like, what I feel with that card is that somebody, all they care about is themselves and what pleases them. They don't care about the other person. But I don't know. We're going to find out more. All right, what's going to happen next here? Somebody's moving on, but they're stuck. It's like, I can't move on no matter how hard I try. But that's in reverse, because you have a choice. All right, why is I can't move on in reverse? Because somebody has a problem with escaping. Escapism. Drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs my mental agony. So you can't move on because you won't deal with the problem. You escape it somehow. You're using escapism. And look, there's a new love. There's a new love. So there's like pleasuring self, self-pleasure, escapism. You can't deal with your burdens by being selfish and escaping this. You have to face this. You have new love showing up, though. All right, we might pull a few more of them in a minute. Let's find out more about how this happened. Talk to me about these burdens. Oh, somebody was closed off, guarded, and resistant. That card popped out. I'm going to put it back in and see if it comes out again. Oh, comfort zone, and somebody's going to have an argument. Somebody is in a comfort zone and about to have an argument, it looks like. And I can see why, because this person is, it looks like selfish. They're on the verge of telling you how they feel. Or you might be about to tell them. You're about to be a fight, disharmony, conflict, and trigger. Somebody's about to get in an argument. If you haven't already. You might be trying to get over it. Alright, show me more about these burdens, Spirit. Somebody's been through a very dark time. They're going through a dark time, a lot of burdens. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. This could be, it could definitely be depression. But then you've got somebody in your life that you need to, I think, clear out. Like, this person is causing you a lot of issues. Alright, what are they on the verge of, Spirit? Hold the phone and shut the front door. Divine intervention is about to step in. The divine is about to step in and take somebody on a detour, and they're on the verge of telling you that they are open and ready to receive this. Wow. So maybe they are self-pleasing to your pictures. Somebody's under a lot of stress and a lot of strain, and they're ready to go on a journey. Divine intervention is about to step in, and they're going to be open to receive something. What are they open to receive? Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. They have chemistry, and they want to end this horrible cycle they've been in and get their healing. Healing. Beautiful. Divine intervention is stepping in for you to get your healing. Alright, what's being shown? Whoopsie. Something happened in the winter. Can we get more about winter and self-pleasing? Oh, your cards are going everywhere. You have your comfort zone here. You're feeling weak. Oh, wow. You've got this contract, career, or commitment. And a spark. So in between all of these things, like last spring something happened. You feel like you don't have any power. You feel powerless. You have no strength, and you're just unhappy. And you're tired of being in this zone of comfort. Or you need to get out of this comfort zone. Oh, you're isolated. You have a lot of thoughts in your head. Something happened in the winter. And you're under a contract with a career or some kind of commitment. Saturn is here until death, not death, I'm sorry. But that could be the case because that is also part of Saturn. Until debt tear us apart. And then all in the middle of that, there's this spark. Somebody regrets something. In the past, it looks like. I'm not sure. All right, why is the spark here? Because of temptation, deception and temptation. Avoiding, just not being in denial, complete denial, and having lack and doubt. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of all this, somebody's like, I surrender. I surrender. I can't take it anymore. I'm tired of not having any money. I'm tired of not having any fun. I'm tired of all of this shit. I'm tired of living in this darkness. I'm ready to heal. I need healing. Why is chemistry here? You could have something going on with you, with your mental health. But oh, no. You have chemistry with somebody, and you are ready to move on to this person because of all the disharmony in your life. Trust in divine timing. There will be a reunion. Jupiter is giving somebody the courage to take action on a new beginning because of all of this shit over here that you see. Okay, so what's going to happen next? Give us something good, Spirit. Oh, baby, that's what I thought. Oh, baby. Okay, here we go. What's going to happen next is your self-worth. You've put expectations on your self-worth. In other words, you're going to stop doing that, though. But in the past, you have always been like, if I can do this, that, and the other, I'll be good enough. But no, Spirit says you're good enough because I created you as my child, and you are already enough. It's not based on your actions or the things that you do. And if other people put expectations on you in order for you to be enough, then tell them to get the hell out. Because that's that toxicity you've been dealing with. It's feeling like you got to perform like a circus animal for somebody. For them. Oh, and they're controlling too. All right, so you're going to get you a foundation. You are going to get your feet on the ground. There's some confusion and illusions coming from Neptune, though. Be mindful of that. There could be some confusion right now. But you are going to ultimately make a decision to love yourself. Whatever this is, instead of escaping and putting all these expectations on yourself and feeling like you're not enough, you're going to step up and say, you know what? And plus somebody was also trying to control you. You're going to be like, no, I can stand on my own 2 feet. You're not going to confuse me. And I'm not wearing rose-colored glasses anymore because I love myself. That's what's going to happen. All right, am I missing anything, Spirit? Oh, baby, I'm not even kidding y'all. Oh, my God, this is something else. All right, look, I've got Mars now. There's a lot of planetary alignments going on in somebody's life. And there's a hot attraction, and let me show you who it is. Divine Masculine is here, y'all. And there was some regrets. They're in reverse, though. So whatever happened, they're over it. They're like, I'm not going to let that hold me back anymore. I am who I am, and I'm standing in my power. And somebody is very attracted here. They have a very strong attraction. And you haven't known them very long, either. It's like, I'm not forgetting. I'm not going to romanticize what happened here. But I'm also not going to let it hold me back anymore. Because whatever happened, it was in the past, and the past is the past. Now I'm ready, I'm waiting. I'm going to end something. There was something that you wanted to stop doing over here, and it was because you want to take action. You're waiting for the right time for a reunion with a soul tie, and you are or have this Divine Masculine. Wow. All right. I don't really need to know anything else, but why is Divine Masculine here? Because Divine Masculine is making a decision when it comes to expressing the truth. They've been repressing the truth. There's a truth that they've been hiding, it looks like. But finally, they're going to transcend this and have unity. That is awesome. Congratulations on that. I am impressed. All right, going forward, what does this individual need to know, Spirit? Somebody's in despair. They feel like they're falling apart, sinking, and hopeless. All right. So right now you're going through this dark stuff. You got a lot of burdens. I see it. I feel it. You're in despair. All right. What's being hidden, though? You got some cool stuff being hidden over here. Somebody's receptive. Again, they're not confused anymore, and they are drifting. They're about to make the confession. What's being shown? Somebody is about to say goodbye. They're letting go. And now there's hope, see? Something about a fantasy. There's a secret admirer. There's a second chance for somebody to have their dreams come true, but it's in reverse. Why is it in reverse, Spirit? It looks like they're saying goodbye and letting somebody go. Or something. It could be a thing that's bringing... Oh, it's a friend. Look. There's a friendship. Oh. Why is the friend here, Spirit? Oh my goodness, y'all. They only want you. It's not the right time, and an apology. So now we know what this is, confession, and this is a card in the wrong deck. Only you. It's just not the right time. I think this is confession. They want to say is that I only want you. It's just not the right time. But whatever happened between us in the past, I'm sorry. Can we work on this moving forward towards getting this together? So it's not quite there yet, but I think you're moving in that direction for sure. Good job. And you're not going to get sidetracked anymore. There's illusion and somebody being tricky, but they're going to purify themselves of that and use their intuition and start growing, nourishing themselves. Awesome. This is beautiful. I mean beautiful. I haven't even pulled Tarot on this yet. All right, let's see why the Hermit's here in reverse. May we see, please? Because somebody's hiding their feelings. They're hiding their feelings, but they're on the verge of telling you this. All right, why is the Chariot here? Hold the phone, baby. All right. Somebody's been through this dark stuff right here. What you're trying to overcome is this feeling of regret, remorse, being sorry. You're going to apologize. Somebody did not recognize how things were being so unfair. The Chariot is clarifying itself in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse, and a sexual encounter. So this is about somebody having a sexual encounter, and it caused a lot of just a nightmare situation. There was somebody trying to escape. This caused a lot of despair. But you felt like you couldn't get out of this for some reason. You have to figure out a way out. The escapism could just be finding a way out of this. Look, it's like something's forbidden. Something's forbidden. All right, clarify this stuff in the middle that feels so erratic that they can't walk away from. What's the hold up from getting away from that? There's the King of Pentacles and you're undecided. Remember, it was your choice. And there we have again that 6 of Cups is about romanticizing things. Okay, let me start right here for a minute. You have a lot of memories with this person. Okay, but the memories that you focus on are not the bad ones. You always focus on the good ones. There's some feelings here that are not so hot. This is a Taurus, I think. And you haven't made up your mind. There's a decision here. There's a decision here. There's a Kingpin here. This person's probably unstable, though. They're probably having money problems. In fact, I know they are. I know they are. And I don't even think they recognize this, or somebody doesn't. They are not trying to overcome this because of sex. There's some kind of sex going on with sex. Why is sexual encounter here like this, causing all this drama? Because somebody is cold-hearted, and there's the Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. See, they're cold-hearted. It's like, I don't care how you feel. Yeah, this person hurt you, and caused you a lot of despair, a lot of darkness. Wow. All right, I got to finish the Tarot here. Where is the Tarot? There's something's about to happen, though, that's going to help you to see the truth and to see through some illusion and manipulation. Clarify all of that at once, Spirit. Thank you so much. There's a karmic partner here in reverse, a 9 of Wands upright, and the Magician upright. So you are going to actually be able to get out of this. You're going to make things happen. You're going to make what you need to happen here. And it has to do with getting away from a karmic partner that you've been fighting with a lot. Having a lot of just defense and stuff going on. But you're going to have a transformation in your life. And you're manifesting happiness somehow. Clarify that's manifestation. It's you getting out of the situation you've been stuck in. Where are they going when they get out, Spirit? What's this sun over here all about? Queen of Wands in reverse, taming their hunger upright, and the 4 of Cups upright. So, this has the sense of this feminine right here. They are going to have to, there's the temptation right there. This is the tempter right here. Remember I said there was some temptation this person was having to face? It's coming from this Leo vibe right here. Because of them being this remember the sexual encounter, and they didn't care. And then we have somebody not taking any more love from this person. This is the karmic partner right here. They're like, you know what? I'm always trying to get with you and hook up. But I don't really have no love for you. I don't want nothing else from you. Look, you done got yourself all nasty and bloodied up, too. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Taming a player trying to resist temptation. Yeah. This Leo right here, they've been having sex with this person, but they ain't in love with them at all. And somebody's like, I'm not defending this. I don't care about this. I'm about to have my wheel and get out of here because I got hope. All right, so that's what this is all about. Okay, over here, why is the sun here again? I want to see that again. Because somebody's watching you. You might be going out tonight to a party, or you might be hanging out with some friends, or you might have friends that are all watching you. You got some people watching you, though. You might have some friends that watch you. But for some reason, that's happiness to you because that brings truth to your life. And it comes in real fast. And you love that. Okay, so you might have some friends that you hang out with tonight. Somebody's watching you for sure. And you are in the mood to party. And I was dancing before I made this video. It was truly, truly fun. I had such a great time. Alright, anything we need to know out of here before I close this message? This is kind of cool, though. I like this. There's going to be forgiveness, and somebody's mastered a spiritual lesson. My ears are ringing so loud. Somebody's awakening also. Alright, anything else we need to know? There's a soulmate that somebody's breaking it off with because they're using their intuition when it comes to rejection. Soulmate, retreat, intuition, rejection. And friendship on the bottom of the deck. So there's a friendship here, and it's fate. Why is the friendship fate, Spirit? Because something was strictly sexual, and they're awakening to that. So somebody's realizing they were in a relationship, and they're accepting this, and they're having trust somewhere for some reason. Somebody has to forgive. They've learned a spiritual lesson. It was strictly sexual, and it was a soulmate, and they're like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not. What will be the outcome when they stop doing this? You're going to open yourself up, be vulnerable with others. You're going to have integrity. You can be completely open with this person and have integrity. You need to set boundaries. This is fate. What do you mean is fate, Spirit? That apology. The apology is fate. And anything else is fate? Somebody making a decision about their finances. And there's a warning about trust. Why are you giving us a warning about them boundaries? Spirit's warning you to set boundaries. Did you hear, Spirit? I need you to set boundaries, baby. All right, cool. There's chemistry and fate. Anything else we need to know before I close this? There's marriage. There's obstacles. Somebody's longing for support. So somebody's got some obstacles when it comes to their marriage, and they're longing for support. I feel that. There's abundance and trust, though. Spirit said it's fate. You better have some abundance. All right, let's look at your money, and then we'll close. Spirit, what's going on with the money here? Because I see there's somebody hanging on to somebody's change purse right here. Life purpose in the office is here. You might get a phone call from an office, or you might work in an office. Life purpose and motivation. You're getting motivated for your life purpose, huh? Good for you. Good for you. God has a purpose for us all. All right, what's going on with finances here? Angelic help. Something's being activated. Your comfort is here, and crafting. Now you're going to have angelic help somehow. And then activation. You're activating your soul purpose and receiving gifts. Focusing too much on the material world instead of spirit. And then we have comfort. Your income is steady and you're living comfortably. Being too comfortable and playing life too safe is hurting your success. All right, anything else we need to know here, Spirit? Why are we having angelic help? Spirit said don't talk about it. It's like use your voice. Spell work is here, and don't say a word. Okay. You're chanting or something. What's going to be the outcome of this spell work? I'm not taking those. I want to get a good, strong answer. Your happiness, something unseen, and moving to the next level. All right. What have we not seen, Spirit? Hold the phone. Your stability. Your stability just came out. Get grounded, though, okay? You are going to have your stability. You just don't see it. You're going to be happy and go to the next level. And entertainer is here on the bottom of the deck. What does the next level look like, Spirit? It looks like somebody being motivating, sharing, charity, being a networker, and being persistent. Remember the following around and not giving up. You're going to have a lot more options too. All right, we're going to leave it there. I think that's where we're going to leave it. Let's just see real quick what this person would say if they could make this confession. They're on the verge of making a confession. Let's see what they would say. You want to? Is this the ones you want to use, Spirit? I'm here to use this other deck. Alright. Oh. This one, Spirit? I haven't used these in ages. Alright. I'm not going to look at them. I want it to be a surprise. What are they going to say? Oh, are they on the verge of saying, Spirit? May we see, please? I just wasn't ready for you. I've thought a lot about you lately. How could you still love me after all I've done? Because you apologize and we forgive. Your beauty still moves me. So it's going to be something to that nature. Beautiful. I love it. All right, let me pull some guidance and then we'll go. This was a beautiful reading. It looks like somebody's going to have some success here. Finally, because they were strictly sexual with this soulmate they were with. This is too many. I can't take that many. One, please. Oh, tried its best to get rock star that time. One, please. No, no, no. Behave. Break up that energy a little bit. There's a lot of energy in this room right now. I will take those. And it's cutting at Gypsy, so that one might be relevant too. You need a lot of guidance, and I don't mind giving us a lot, because I feel like I need a lot right now too. Whew. All right, 20, Dreamer. Dreamer. Daring Dreamer. You don't need to adjust your dreams to fit in with what others say is realistic, sensible, or practical. Why seek to limit the power of the universe with negative expectations? Be uncompromising with your heart wisdom. Listen to what it wants and yearns for, and believe that the universe has put those desires there and will show you every step to take to fulfill them. Do not allow someone else to make you feel like you should change who you are or what your heart truly yearns for. Not even a tiny bit, not even for 1 single second. My ear is ringing so loud. Somebody is with me so strongly. Our world needs daring dreamers to redefine beauty, success, and worth. We need brave souls to shake up our cultural values so we stop hurting ourselves and each other. You can decide what it really means to you to be beautiful, successful, and worthy. That you remember the expectations on your worth? No. That's how you take back control, disempowering the toxic definitions created by others to live your life according to expectations set by others who do not know or care about you, who are not wise and are out for their own gain. Is not a recipe for happiness or fulfillment. You are a daring dreamer and a loving, rebellious visionary. You can imagine a far kinder and more truly beautiful world. You have the awareness and the power to say no to what is unkind, untrue, or unwise. You get to invite into your life what actually has value to your soul. Be your divine badass self as you say, hello world. You can choose what to wish, but you will not choose for me. I will choose for myself. Thank you very much. Give a voice to your daring dreams. Tell the universe every day about your vision of a healed world. Speak it as though it were already real. Use the positive words of power to express your most beautiful dreams and never give up on those dreams, yourself or the world. The vision of what is possible is the healing medicine for our future world and the way to your bliss. And you're headed to your bliss and being in flow over here. Gaze at the sky and say aloud, from my heart and my own free will, I invite the universe to bring to life those dreams of mine. And stare your dreams and state your dreams for a beautiful life in a loving world. My eyes are having a hard time today. Galato Goddess, number 5. If some of you are new here, I have a disease that's causing me to lose my vision. Galato Goddess. Number 5. Have you given another the power to influence your sense of self-worth? Oh, could these be any more perfect? Or your direction in life? Choose with care whom you allow yourself. See, it's telling you again, this is the second time you've been told to be careful who you hang around with. Choose with care whom you allow to get close to you and to guide you. It's obvious and yet easy to forget that if we accept guidance or influence from another, we want to make sure that they are living the kind of life and being the kind of person that we aspire to be. You can learn from and be inspired by others, but you must stay true to yourself. Do not allow anyone else's voice to become more important to you than the divine voice within your own heart. Your soul has 10,000 flavors. Some people may try to persuade you that one soul flavor is better than the other. Best to ignore those with such unadventurous palates. You are a divine gallerita, an array of sacred scrumptiousness. Sometimes you will be kind, other times you will be fierce. Sometimes you will be sweet, other times you may be strong and independent, stubborn and determined. Sometimes you will be all class, at other times you'll wolf down your lunch like it's the last meal you'll ever eat. Those rare people who accept themselves unconditionally will be able to accept you, all parts of you, unconditionally too. Others who struggle to accept themselves may struggle to accept all of you. They may want you to behave in a certain way. They may feel embarrassed or afraid of what others may think, and so they try to censor you. Maybe they think they are helping you, but they are not. They aren't quite ready to be freely and truly themselves. Maybe one day they will be, but in the meantime, you won't help them or yourself by trying to change who you are. You are worth so much more, with much more to offer to those who are ready to embrace all of you. Carefully choose with whom you share yourself. You deserve to be and to be loved for being all of you. And then I'm going to tell you this. That's how I felt about that lady kept inviting me to go to her church with her. I don't have any problem with somebody inviting me to church. That's fine. But if I don't respond to you and you keep saying it every time I see you, you know, I'm going to finally tell you to shut up. And I'm not going to have no problem with hurting your feelings either. I'm going to try to say it in a kind and loving way. But why do you assume that I don't have a good relationship with Jesus just because I don't look like you think I should look? Jesus, when he came here, didn't look like they thought he should look, and they crucified him. So you be yourself and don't worry about what others think, because if you change yourself to fit every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes along, you will be confused and trying to escape from life. You've got to know who you are at your core, and you've got to stand up for that. All right now, somebody might need to hear that. All right, say aloud with confidence, I trust, love, and respect all the different parts of me to work together as I live my most creative, honest, and beautiful life. I choose to share myself with those that love and respect all of me, and I know that's right. You are the light, number 17. You are the light. You are going through spiritual initiation. This is happening because you are ready for it, even if it doesn't always feel that way. The way to pass this test is to rely on the light within you. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe that things will not work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it is doing. There are great and beautiful things meant for you, and no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you at the perfect way at the perfect time. Keep your faith in the light. All will be well. Spiritual guidance. Light is powerful. Some people don't understand this. The fear in their hearts makes them cynical. The fear stops them from seeing what is true. In the absence of truth, they hold on to their judgment instead. They scoff at what they don't understand. Be careful of allowing such people to influence you. This is all about people influencing you. And I can so relate to this because I feel judged a lot of times, and I really don't care because I'm not living out of fear anymore. I'm living out of love. I'm living straight out of the heart of the divine and out of Jesus, because that is what I have found to work for me. And so it's important to find what works for you and stop worrying about what other people think and what they believe, because every person has to be accountable for their own self. When you're born, you're alone, and when you die, you're going to be alone. That's all I can say to you. So don't keep trying to bend and flex for people, because you're going to be in a knot. I promise you that. In the absence of truth, they hold on to their judgment instead. They scoff at what they don't understand. Be careful of allowing such people to influence you. It's not wise to take advice from people who are invested in creating pain. You can have compassion for them, but you must not underestimate how their negativity can taint your trust in the universe. When we feel the light within us, when we trust in it, we are able to move beyond the fear and negativity that exists in this world. You have it within you to be that light. The only thing that can trap you is your choice to believe the negative and give in to fear. It's not you, so don't choose that for yourself. Don't listen to people who would cause you to question the light. The light within you is the real you. Be at peace, beautiful one, for the positive power of the light in you is stronger than any darkness. Sacred ritual. Focus gently on a visible source of natural light. You might want to look at this candle or something, the sun. You got the sun over here. That could be a candle or a campfire, the moon in the sky, or reflecting on water, the sun shining down from the heavens. Or you could even close your eyes as you see, feel, imagine, or pretend that there's an eternal light flickering inside of you. Relax as you repeat this soothing and empowering affirmation to yourself, aloud or silently in the mind, for as long as it feels good for you. I choose to trust in the light. I am safe and held in the light. I am the light. You should have seen it in color. When we go through things in life, we have to know that what we have and what we believe will sustain us through those times. And you're going through some very dark times. You're going through despair. And you're having all these burdens. The last thing you need right now with everything you've got going on is somebody approaching you to insult you because they don't know who you are inside. Be yourself. Be your own beautiful self, and don't worry about what these haters are doing, because they're not worth your time. If people can't see the light and feel it in you, then that's their problem, not yours. All right, Spirit, show me what the angels have to say here. That you're manifesting harmony. That's good. Somebody's going to be practicing purity. That's that strictly sexual stuff they had going on, and they're awakening. All right, one more time here. Woo, that flew out. You're going to have enough courage and enough knowledge for what, Spirit? Whoa. To have freedom, so you ain't got to be tied down and locked up in your head about all this nonsense. And you're going to also get communication somehow. Administration, putting people, places, and things right where they need to be for your highest and greatest good. And something is going to be resurrected. Resurrection. And you're going to have grace and gratitude. Awesome. Good to go. All right. Anything else you want to say, Spirit, before I close this message? I think we pretty much said it all. Let's see what your best friend would say. I know they got something smart to say. You done been through something with people judging you, baby. Don't forget to be kind. Lean into it. So you had to get a little bit out of character maybe, but sometimes that's what you have to do with people when they keep right on and on and on. And it's okay. You have the right to believe whatever you want to believe also. Who are you talking to, Spirit? SMNKMHJ2. JZVDYKE8. Now, some of y'all might live in a country where you don't have the right to believe in Jesus, you know what I mean? But it's okay for you to watch stuff like this, and I don't know that Jesus is here with me. MLESQMG10. TBOGNWT number 9. I'm going to go one more time, and then we're going to get to it. WWMNEMZ number 8. It's crazy to me when I keep getting the same initials. Alright, let me pour you some trinkets. Trinkets, please. I don't know who this is for, but it feels like it might be for a few people. Oh my goodness, this person loves you. There's an elephant, a black marble, live in the moment, a bow tie, a tennis racket with a ball, a boxing glove that says burden of proof, a buck, like a deer but a buck, a skeleton key, a doggy paw. Oh, you got doggies. A crescent moon with a baby, a horse, an angel, an anteater, a music note, a sunflower, and I got the engagement ring. Check you out. Check you out. You're about to get a ring on that finger. All right, let me get the I know that's right. All right, I got mine. I got it put up. I'm not wearing it anymore. I'm gonna give it to one of my kids. I have a dragon. I have an Eiffel Tower. I have the Star of David. Hi, David. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. I know that's right. I have the bear. He lost one. Oh, he lost both of his legs on one side. You might be missing an arm and a leg. I knew somebody like that one time. They were the strongest person I've ever known. I have an infinity sign, and I have an angel. All right, y'all. I hope you have a blessed day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.